Hi, welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online. We are in North Downs in Othrikar, I think is what it's called. Yeah, up here at the north, kind of north middle of the zone. Othrikar. We need to do some quests for the ranger in Estiladin. We're trying to unite the elves down there to the south and the dwarves up here to the north for the Council of Estiladin.
What do you need?
You seek Dory. Alas, Dory has been captured by the Dour Hands. An envoy of the traitor just left and said that we do not need to turn the minds to them. Dory would be killed.
Will you help me?
Dory was a companion on the trip to Erebor. So, Book 3, Chapter 4, Part 2 and 3. A Council of the Free Peoples. How could we give thought to the council with Dory gone? It is only with Dory's arrival and the hoard of gems he brought that hope began to creep back into our hearts. But Dory has been captured, the gems lost, and hope is stolen away. If these men, those rangers, wish to have help from the dwarfs of Othrikar, then Dory must be freed. You, if you are the ranger's envoy, must do this, for you desire the presence of the council. Dory is likely being held in the Dour Hands camp to the west of Othrikar. Free Dory and escort him to safely. Once he is free, we will make our decision regarding the council. So, okay. So he... in the Dour Hand camp. We have other quests here, but I don't know if we will need to do those, because this is the only one we're really concerned about. Now, can I climb the mountain here? Going to kill me? Yeah, we're good. So the Dour Hand camp, where? We need a mountain goat. So it looks like he's up there. Eastern Ruins. We're going to grab as much rich iron as we can. We don't need it for our prospecting, but we need a little bit more for our armor smithing. So we're going to grab as much of that as we can so we can progress our professions. I'm assuming this is where we need to go. There are definitely Dour Hands here. We're just going to pull everything. We're not too concerned. Hey, we got a new ability. Stamp interrupts the target. Hey, that's good. We're gonna put that over here. Oh, I'm gonna put that over here. That'll be good to know. There's times that like an NPC will be casting a heal and I need to interrupt him. Imagine this is where Dory is, and it is.
What do you want?
Well, it's about time. Those Dour Hands took the hoard of gems I brought. We've got them back. Othrikar is depending on them. Come now, before the Dour Hands get suspicious. Good to be free of those bonds. Now, follow me. I got your back. Got your back like a butt jack. Oh, why is he going that way? What? This is the long way around, dude. No wonder you got caught. Literally going the longest way around. Or are we getting the gems? Maybe we're getting the gems. Oh, yeah. That would make sense. Maybe not. Maybe he's literally just going the longest way around. I can't loot that chest, so maybe... Gem Thief or Othrikar. Here, the chest. They put the gems in here. Just a moment. Alright, I've got the gems. Let's be off. This music is really intense for not a whole lot going on. Pretty armored dude there. Come on, Dory. Stay close. Same. I mean, I don't need to stay close. You're following me. You're so slow. These are my least favorite kinds of quests in these MMOs, RPGs. Because, like, the NPCs are not very smart, and they'll just, like, randomly pull stuff, and then they'll, like, run back. Like, because they're pathing. That's always mildly irritating to me. You know, like, we could go faster. Because so much of, like, MMOs are like, I want to go the easiest, like, you know, good use of time. The easiest, most efficient way. And these quests are, like, the opposite of efficient or easy. I mean, they're easy, but, you know, they're not time efficient. I mean, theoretically, I could go ahead and kill everything so he doesn't get pulled off his pathing, but... Sounds like they're saying Huzzah. Don't falter now. It's only a bit further. Baruch. Huzzah. There's some mineral. Bountiful iron. The puller of worlds. If he was a foot away, he wouldn't pull these dudes. I mean, whatever. It's all XP. But look, he'll pull this guy. Just once I want to, like, save an NPC that right when you save him, he's just like a burglar and he just stealths and you don't have, like, he can just sneak past everybody. That'd be boss. Right, back to Othrikar. I feel like it is always night when I play Lord of the Rings online. Very rarely day. I don't know why that is. There's a wolf cave. And a bear cave. Baruch Hazad. I don't know what they're saying in that song, but that was... It's like all they were saying over and over again. It's not stuck in my head. All right. Well, we might do a couple other quests because we're only been recording for about 12 minutes or so. 10 minutes. So we might grab some of these other quests in Othrikar, do some of that.
What
There's
do you
Hanar. You have done a great thing for the dwarfs of Othrikar this day. Dory arrived not long before you, resting inside, but he told us that you're a valiant rescue. We are at your service. Hey, that's actually better than what I have. Imagine that.
Come and stay a moment.
Book 3, Chapter 4. Before he retired, I told Dory of your message about the Council of Hostility. He recommended that we should go, and I agree with him. The dwarves shall lend their might to the council and free all of the North Downs from the clutches of the enemy. Go now, tell the rangers that we shall come. All right. That's all we needed to do for this. Now we're going to equip the gloves. We could grab some tasks. Broken spear. We're going to go ahead and grab these tasks. And we're going to do a few more quests in this area since we're here. We want to get... We're not really interested in, like, min-maxing our leveling. We want to just grab the story. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to get quests and do story.
I am at
Oh, we
your
already had a
service.
couple of these tasks
Greetings, traveler.
completed. That's good. XP is always good. That's Thorin's Hall, so we could, if we get a high enough reputation, I think we unlock a mount or something. All right. Winter gloves. There's a cold winter coming. I feel it in my bones. We dwarfs are hardy folk, but if we're going to survive the winter, we will need some supplies. So we need to collect lynx furs.
I would be grateful.
Listen,
for
friend,
your
we have a
assistance.
problem here. Big problems. Those cursed dour hands were content to ruin the operation of the mines. They are here, but when they left, they ruined or stole what food we had. So gather bear meat. Go over on this side. Is there any... Nope. Quests. Alright, so we need to kill lynxes and bears. Now, we had a ton of bears around the corner. But it looks like the lynxes are this way. And of course, we're going to get any minerals we see, because we still need to level up our armor smith. Armor? What is it? What technically is it called? Metalsmith. Ah, metalsmith. Got it. For the life of me, I don't understand. I understand prospecting goes hand in hand with metalsmith, right? This is prospecting. We're collecting minerals so we can make armor. Makes complete sense. But why in the world do we have tailoring? You can't choose which 3. There's like predetermined 3. Why would I ever use tailoring except to make a cloak? And I actually have... I have like a legendary item for my cloak. So like I literally don't need to level tailoring at all. And my gathering profession is mining. So I'm not gathering anything for tailoring. So tailoring is just like super expensive for this character. Like why would I do that? I just don't understand. I'm not a huge fan of crafting in general. I get it. Like, I understand why it's in games. The crafting in this game, by far, is the most effective that I've seen. Like, in World of Warcraft, the only time crafting is really that helpful, at least in, like, retail WoW, is, like, at the end. Like, the end game. And that's, like, you have to get the biggest of the best. But what I discovered is, even if you upgrade everything, within a month, a patch comes out, and then the item that you've crafted, you spent all this money on, did all this time on, is completely obsolete within a month or two because the next patch comes out with better gear. And I think that's kind of a problem in all RPGs, to be honest. It's like, why would I craft when I could just wait a couple months for the next patch, and this thing would just, it wouldn't matter. You know? You could have that argument, I guess, about any kind of RPG issue. Like, why would you go to a raid and do content in a raid or a dungeon when within a month the next raid or content is going to be better. So I don't really have an answer to that. I do like when RPGs have things that level up with you. I think that's cool. Or like the Elder Scrolls Online, there's not like a specific order in which the expansions take place. So you can level in whatever order you want. And everything is like level squished to your level. So I think that's probably one of the most intelligent designs in an RPG that I have seen. And replayability. Like, I really like this game a lot. But I have, I think, 4 characters, and they all level in Breland. You know? So, I mean, I'm not bored of it in the slightest, but you could very quickly see how you would get bored leveling the same area every time. World of Warcraft just did a recent update where they, I think it was in Legion, where all of there was a linear leveling. You know, this zone is level 30 to level 35. But what they did is they did a level squish for basically every single zone in the game, which is really impressive. They did that post. And I think it greatly improved. It was fun to level that. Unfortunately, it's as of this video, Microsoft just bought Blizzard Activision, and Blizzard Activision has just been like a hot mess of scandals and just all kinds of issues. So I kind of don't want to play any of their stuff for a while, if ever. Maybe Microsoft can help it, but I don't know. Big old mess over there. It's sad because I love World of Warcraft. Have for years, but just the past couple of years, it's really kind of shot itself in the foot.
At your service.
Thank you for your help,
your
friend.
families.
I will fashion these furs into gloves to protect the miners from the bitter cold of the deep mines. I guess we need to focus on Lord of the Rings here. Stop talking about other games.
I am at your service.
Alright, little quest, not a big deal. That looks to have opened up other quests, so we'll see what else we have. These are tasks.
Well met, friend.
We still get XP from that, so it's not a complete waste of time. Played out.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
I'm Regan, in charge of something here at Othrikar that yields are down. Our yields are down again. We're running out of silver in the mine, but I've heard that somewhere in the hills there's a father lode with the veins rich with gold and maybe even mithril. Well, I find it unlikely, as Moria silver has not been found anywhere but Khazad-dûm. Dour hands ruined the old prospecting records when they left. We need to find a proper record to find the father lode. I suspect that these records are still around Othrikar, someplace perhaps in a chest or a locker. Okay. So we need to find the father lode, huh? Well, that was easy. It was literally like 20 feet from you, dude.
I am at your service.
Ah, this looks like it could be it.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay
Rune
a
Kinner.
moment?
I can't kin those runes at all. Why, unless I missed my mark entirely, I think these are some kind of elf writing. Now, how could directions to a dwarf mine ever have been written in some elvish script? You think anyone in these parts understand the language? Find someone who can translate the mining records.
By George,
Elvish? Sorry, friend. I can't help you with that.
it is an insult.
Rune Kinner.
Greetings.
Can't help you with that. So we're just, by proxy, just gonna...
Well met.
Yes, I can read a spot of Elvish. My father was a scholar. Okay.
Well met, friend.
Ah, we're missing a map, I wonder. Well, thank you again for your work.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
The lost map. I believe that the map had been taken by the Dour Hands. They must have left the old records and found because they couldn't read them. But I guess the map is in the hands of the Dour Hand foreman who used to have my job. So collect the Dour Hand mining map. Oh, that's way up there. All right, we got the quest
Will you
here.
help me?
A bird in the hand. Defeat North Hawks. And then stop the
Will you stay and
scouts.
speak with me a moment?
Defeat Dour Hand scouts. Sometimes when you're doing quests, it opens up several other quests. So you always kind of want to... Actually, you know, now that I'm saying that, let's jump over here and make sure nothing else unlocked in this area. Doesn't look like it.
Did you need something?
Let us sell some junk. Can't use a halberd. Can't use woodworking. I could send that to another tune, but I don't want to do that. Can't use a javelin. I want to keep those for tasks. It's a heavy helmet, but that's not better than what we have. Helm of the Silver Swan. We might save that just to see what it looks like, because there's always a chance that something will look pretty decent for a costume. I'm always just selling the scrolls. Okay. Go deal with the Dour Hands, yeah? And find... Are we finding the Father Lode yet? No, we're getting the map from the foreman. Got it. There's a scout. Hit him, Neo. Alright, we need to get Hawks, we need to get Dour Hands, and we need to get the foreman. I'm really enjoying Guardian playing. So right now I have a almost level 50 hunter. I have not liked the hunter up until about level 45. And I'm, I think, a yellow line or blue line hunter, which means I can move and shoot. I really like that playstyle. It's very fun. Like every single ability I have, I can run around. So that's really fun. And I just updated, I think it's called Barbed Arrow, and it's a bleed damage ability. And what I really like doing on that hunter is I shoot pretty much everything in an area with that barbed arrow, and I have it leveled up to like level 5. And over time, everything just dies. So I hit it with one arrow and it just dies. So it's like really good. It kind of reminds me of multi-dotting on a Affliction Warlock from World of Warcraft, where it just seems like a really good use of my time. Whereas this, you know, this Guardian, I'm hitting one thing at one time. I could maybe pull a few things. But it's just a little bit slower. But I really don't like the hunter because he's so squishy. And I've tried to respec and put more into self-sustain and survivability. And right now I'm in Angmar on my hunter, and I have to kill this dragon in the hills, and I cannot kill him. And I'm like 6 levels over him. So, anyways, I got off topic. I really like a Guardian because I really haven't had any problems on my Guardian. The Guardian's just tanky. He's got a little bit of heals. He wears heavy armor, so like very rarely am I in a dicey situation. And even if I'm in an area that has elite NPCs, I can like pull 5 or 6. and no problem at all, and everything dies. Like this. I mean, look at this. Barely taking any damage at all. Now, I'm quite a bit over leveled these guys, but even in an area where I'm the same level as somebody, it seems to be not an issue at all. Now, was that a quest? Okay. Where to kill the foreman? We need to get the map from him, though. So, we need to get the map from the foreman. That's like really the only reason we're here. Where's that at? Well, that's a NPC that's named. So I imagine it's this guy. I love that ability where your axe like turns red hot with fire and then you hit something. That's great. All right. So we need to kill 3 more scouts in the hills, and then we'll head back to Othrikar. So we just need a few more scouts. Two more scouts. All right, one more. There's a scout there. On the hill? Yeah, he's right here. He's like trying to run away. There's like... Alright, let's turn all these quests in. And I think we'll be done with Othrikar. The lost map, you have found it. This is wonderful news.
Welcome.
Locate the father lode and take an ore sample. We might do that.
Well met.
Finish. We got a couple tasks. Or one.
Greetings, traveler.
And then stop the scouts.
What do you want?
We did that. Where's the father lode? We'll go see if we can find the father lode. I'd be interested to see that. Locate the father lode and take an ore sample. Oh, and we have this quest. Universal crafting ingredient. So when we complete 6 more tasks, we can get that. So it's probably worth doing. Maybe. The universal crafting ingredients can be very helpful. I'd say that's the father lode, right? Hey, there's a gold deposit. We're really close to leveling up our metalsmith. Don't interrupt my harvesting. Thinking links. Yeah, we're really close to leveling up our expert metalsmith. So we only need a few more for that, and then we'll be in good shape. You have taken an ore sample. Back to Othrikar. So the only thing I know about the North Downs is that Fornost was up there. And come to think of it, I don't remember anything happening in any of the Tolkien books. Of significance. I mean, like, Lone Lands had Weathertop, so that's in the movies, that's in the books. That was where Amon Sul was. Breland, a ton happens in Breland, the Prancing Pony, Gyre, etc. Even the Trollshaw says Rivendell. But not a whole lot happens in North Downs. It's a little bit of a bare zone, to be honest. The Fatherlode.
Greetings, traveler.
Ah, this is high quality gold bearing. We still have to deal with those cursed dour hands. And there are all kinds of dangers that we can take care of, and if we manage, we will be rich. It's all dwarves ever seem to care about. Becoming rich. Alright. Let's head back to Astilladin and tell Halberid.
Greetings, traveler. Will you stay a moment?
Find a Gatson at his farm. Oh, there's a quest in the middle. We could do that.
How can I be of service?
My plan is to let's return to Astilladin, talk to Halberid, and then I think we're gonna go maybe to the south and quest with the elves. All right, I need to talk to Halberid.
What can I do for you?
These are good tidings with the dwarfs, aiding us in our chance of turning the tide against Angmar, and that much greater. You have done very well this day, Bromvar. Very well indeed. Alright, so that is the quest for Othrikar, and we'll go deal with the elves in the next one.